You can come out. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, I know. She's like, what, Mama? You gonna let me out? What, Mama? Hey, Lola, this way, Mama. This way. Let's go. Yeah. No time to sit. Let's go. I was born in Nakhon Phanom, Thailand. I don't remember much in Thailand because I was still young, and when I came here, I was already 5. Dad was in the service and we had the opportunity, and I guess Dad wanted to have a better life for us kids. At that time it was my brother and I, and now there's 3 of us. My other brother, when they came to America, he was born. We came with nothing. We just came with the clothes on our backs and a paper that say, hey, you can enter now. My mother did not want to work for nobody. My mother wanted to use what she knew, and what she knew was farming. Growing up, she didn't have much. You know, her parents were poor. And then when my father met my mother, at that time, he was a soldier. My father was Laotian, my mother's Thai, and my grandmother at that time did not like my father because he was a different nationality than what she is. Believe it or not, my mother ran away with my father. Yeah. Oh, what did you do, Mom? I ran away with a soldier. And till she established herself, that's when she wrote a letter to home and say, hey, I'm doing okay. And for a while they didn't have no contact. Fresno is what they call home, and that's where they're still at. My mother's been farming since 1987, and she's still farming till today. And like the fruits and stuff like that we get here, she'll send for us seasonally. I will make sure you get some Phui Hui persimmons this year. Have you ever had those? Those are amazing. Oh, you guys, look at these, Data. My peppers. I am so proud of my peppers this year. Look at them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very proud of them. So this one, my mother gave me these silver bars, and I don't know what these are. Supposed to be some kind of protection in the Buddhist tradition. It has those. I think those are rhinos. But yeah, I got a pair of these from my mother. I don't know how old these are. My mother was a seamstress back at home, like in her country, back in her younger days. This is actually from real silk. And these are all hand, thread by thread. It has to be kind of, they call it tamsin. So I got one of these from my great aunt, and then my mother gave me this one, right? But what happened was I went to the seamstress, that's supposed to be a seamstress, and charged a ton too. And she ended up cutting this too short. But we know, with me being a round girl, when it comes up, it's like this. So then when I bend down, guess what? So yeah, I hold on to it because my mother designed the whole thing. So it's supposed to be like a costume type of thing, like we wear to the temple and to like a wedding, to a party. When we go to the temple, we always bow, and traditionally the right way to bow at a temple is you put this down here. This is what I was told, whether it's right or not. You put this down so that you can pray and go down with the fresh fabric type of thing. So this is what my great aunt made for my husband so that he can be part of the tradition when we go to the temple. Because every time we go home, yes, I take husband to the temple. When I met Lyndon, I was still in California. And I was going back and forth, and at that time I was like, okay, well, I'm really interested in this guy. So I ended up renting a studio in Fargo. And from Fargo, it was like, hey, I have a house, you know, you want to visit, you want to go check it out. At that time, Lyndon didn't even think I wanted to be in a small town, because me coming from a big town, you know, didn't want to be in a small town. I guess, you know, big town doesn't really outdo small town. It's always good in small town when everybody knows more about you than you do. Yeah, because I mean, when we had our wedding at the pantry, holy smokes, everybody knew about it. Everybody knew about it. I love it. People here in Madison anyways, you know, they're welcoming. Even my mother's like, oh my gosh, you know, I've never seen any community that is welcome as Madison. I am a waitress at the Pantry Cafe here in Madison, and I've been there for almost going on 3 years. Me who likes to eat, I always bring things to kitchen tasks and see whether, you know, we can make things happen at the pantry and do different dishes and different things, you know, just to bring a different food to town so that people don't have to leave a small town just to get egg rolls and fried rice. That's how people know me. They call me the egg roll girl here. We just got pork today, guys. We are having pork egg rolls. Okay, we're gonna add that in there, and then this is gonna be our mixture. It's simple, it's, you know, it's snack food for us, because when we come home, you know, from school, mom always liked to have snacks for us because we can't go out and buy candies and chips. So it's pretty much simple. It's a lot of things are, you know, cabbage, carrots, bean thread noodles, your meat, and just fry them up, and that's it. My mother was hands-on. If you want to eat, you got to come in the kitchen. If you're not doing anything else, the least you could do is wash the vegetables or do the dishes. So with me, as you can see, there's nothing small about me. I still like to eat till today. So I was always in the kitchen. When I was, I want to say teenager, 14, 15, my mother was out at the farm. At that time, they were running shipping produce from Fresno to Los Angeles. And my job at home was to watch my 2 little brothers and made sure, we call it dinner in California, you guys call it supper here in Minnesota. So to make sure that supper was on the table when my parents got home. And there was a lot of failures and a lot of, oh gosh, what did you put in there? So from there on, it was just mixing this and mixing that, and if it doesn't taste good, throw it away, try it over. This is what I was taught. They said if you want to have good food, you put your whole finger in there, but don't put your feet. That's what my mother always taught me. Anything that I guess I was raised on, it's like when I cook it myself, it brings back memories. It brings me home. It brings me like, oh yeah, I was in the kitchen with my mom when I was such and such age, and we had so much fun cooking, and like she would get on me because I would taste before I even it's done. So I enjoy Thai food.
Postcards is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota. Additional support provided by Margaret A. Cargill Philanthropies, Mark and Margaret Yakel-Julien on behalf of Shalom Hill Farms, a retreat and conference center in a prairie setting near Windham, Minnesota. On the web at shalomhillfarm.org. Alexandria, Minnesota, a year-round destination with hundreds of lakes, trails, and attractions for memorable vacations and events. More information at explorealex.com. The Lake Region Arts Council's Arts Calendar, an arts and cultural heritage funded digital calendar showcasing upcoming art events and opportunities for artists in West Central Minnesota. On the web at lrac4calendar.org. Playing today's new music plus your favorite hits, 96.7 Cram. Online at 967cram.com.